Israel, a small country with a rich history, holds ancient and modern tales that delve deep into human roots. It's a pilgrimage center for different religions, hosting attractions like the Dome of the Rock and the Sea of Galilee. Surprisingly, Israel excels in water recycling, desalination, and innovative agriculture amidst its desert terrain. Also, Israel is the home of the Dead Sea, one of Earth's saltiest bodies of water. Did you know the popular movie Rambo was shot in Israel? In fact, there are more intriguing things about Israel that we're going to uncover. Join us in exploring its captivating history, culture, and traditions. Let us consider some of the facts surrounding the history and culture of this country. We will surely take you through all the aspects of Israeli life. Number 1. Israel is a country in the Middle East, on the eastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea, bordered by Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Egypt. Although it is one of the youngest sovereign states in the world, declaring its independence in 1948, its creation is based on one of the oldest documents, the ancient scriptures collected in the Old Testament. This would seem contradictory, but it is part of the unique things about Israel, an ancient modern state. Number 2. Israel is the cradle of 3 of the world's most prominent religions. Israel's capital city, Jerusalem, is one of the largest cities in the country and holds great importance and significance for these 3 religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Israel has been a place of pilgrimage and spiritual importance for members of these religions. The Temple Mount in Jerusalem is especially sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, and is believed to be the site of many biblical events. In addition, the Western Wall in Jerusalem is a popular prayer site for Jews, while the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem is a holy site for Muslims. Number 3. Israel's national language is Hebrew, but Hebrew has not always been a spoken language. It was usually only used in religious texts, but with the establishment of the State of Israel came the revival of Hebrew as a spoken language. Today, Hebrew is a vibrant and thriving language, serving as Israel's primary language of communication, education, and administration. It has been fully revived and is essential to Israeli identity and culture. The revival of Hebrew is a unique example of a successful language revitalization effort in modern times, making Israel the only country to revive an unspoken language. Number 4. They have the highest numbers of museums per capita. With the country's history, can you imagine how many artifacts they possess? You cannot, but the country's number of museums should give you a clue. A whopping 200! From the Dead Sea Scrolls, sheets of ancient Jewish religious manuscripts, to ancient coins, stone writings, and carvings, many artifacts are worth preserving in these museums. If you are in the region, take the chance to feast your eyes. Number 5. You can mail a letter to God. This sounds quite interesting. In different religions, people believe in a divine being and pray and send supplications to him. But have you ever wondered if you could write him a letter? This is possible. There is a department in the Israeli Postal Service known as the Letters to God Department. All the letters addressed here are written and directed to God. Letters from around the world end up here, making up 1 million notes yearly. That must be a bustling department. These letters are opened and placed in the cracks of the Western Wall in Jerusalem, where millions of believers constantly pray at the wall. So next time you wonder if you're the only one who wants to write a letter, no, you aren't alone. Number 6. A popular destination for bird watchers. If you are a bird lover, then Israel is one of the countries you should visit. Israel has a huge variety of bird species due to the diverse habitats in the country. Up to 500 species of birds have been recorded. We know you agree that it's a bird lover's paradise. The birds range from the white stork, the Eurasian golden oriole, the spur-winged lapwing, the black kite, the common kestrel, and the long-legged buzzard. Various species also migrate through the region during seasonal migrations. making significant stopovers at the Hula Valley. Number 7. Israel has many beaches. Although the country is known mainly for its spiritual and technological significance, did you know it's also a great place to relax and unwind? Israel is home to about 140 beaches, with their borders situated along 170 miles of the glittering Mediterranean, the unique Dead Sea, and the tip of the Red Sea at the Gulf of Aqaba. We're sure you can already imagine it in your head. These beaches will provide you with incredible views and fun activities. Locals love to play metkot, a game similar to tennis with scores or a net. If you're willing to get active, the locals welcome people interested in learning their ways, so don't be afraid to learn. Number 8. Tel Aviv is a fun and technological city. Tel Aviv is the second largest city in Israel, right after Jerusalem, the capital city. It is famous for its vibrant nightlife and beautiful beaches. But while the city offers much, Tel Aviv was named the 5th most expensive city in the world for people to live in. The beaches in Tel Aviv are particularly renowned for their stunning views of the surrounding skyline and the Mediterranean. In addition to the beaches, there are some smaller coves and bays that are great for swimming and snorkeling. But we would like you to know that Tel Aviv is not only a city to have fun. It has also become a hub for technology and innovation and a leader in the startup scene in recent years. Israel has the highest number of startups per capita, earning it the nickname the Startup Nation. Tel Aviv is a significant influence in this aspect of the country, with many international companies headquartered in the city. Talk about a country that does it all. Number 9. The Israeli Paradox. We have seen paradoxes play out in Israel concerning its ancient yet modern origins. And that's not even what the Israeli paradox refers to. In simple terms, it refers to a particular phenomenon observed in Israel, where the country has a high cigarette smoking rate and an impressive health profile. It's intriguing to know that despite having a relatively high smoking prevalence, Israel also boasts one of the world's healthiest populations with an above-average life expectancy and low rates of various chronic diseases compared to other developed countries, with even lower smoking rates. The Israeli diet is a typical Mediterranean diet, low in fat, rich in fish, lean protein, vegetables, fruits, and beans. Israelis know how to use spices, herbs, and seeds instead of sodium or fat to provide complex food flavors. Well, that balances things out. Number 10. High consumption of fruits and vegetables. Due to their type of diet, Israelis consume a lot of fruits and vegetables, placing them among the top 10 highest vegetable consumers in the world. Israel has the highest number of vegans per capita in the world. Number 11. Highest donut consumer. Indeed, Israelis are careful with their diets, but they also splurge. Known as sufganiyot in the country, the locals eat at least 24 million donuts during Hanukkah, a holiday that spans 8 days. So, are you a lover of donuts? This is a tip for planning your trip to Israel toward Hanukkah. Number 12. A victorious country. Do you know how many wars Israel has fought? If you say 9, you're correct. Israel has fought 9 wars since its inception. But guess what? They have never lost any. More often than not, they return with more territorial claims than they started with. Of course, they have suffered losses during a war, but Israelis can boast of their country, never losing a war to any nation. This is partly due to their highly developed technological advancements. The country has one of the world's most advanced missile defense systems, with the Iron Dome, Arrow 3, David Sling, and Arrow 2 interceptors. The Iron Dome missile defense system, developed in Israel, intercepts and destroys incoming rockets and missiles. Number 15. A massive number of nature reserves and national parks. The country has over 300 nature reserves and 190 national parks, an impressive and diverse network of nature reserves of various sizes. These reserves contain numerous habitats, ranging from mountain forest and coastal wetlands to dunes and steppes. The Ein Gedi Nature Reserve, located near the Dead Sea, is an oasis in the desert that boasts lush vegetation, waterfalls, and natural springs. It is home to various plant and animal species, including the Nubian ibex and several bird species.